Dear students, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn how to read the beam reinforcement in detail. So this is our ground floor podium slab beam and slab layout. This is the ground floor general arrangement drawing. In this it is clearly mentioned that the beam numbers, beam size and slab namings and all. So here beams and all is named as the horizontal beams. First it has named from top to bottom. This is the horizontal beam names B6, B7, B8, B9, like that it is going to the end all the horizontal beam up to B155B, and again vertical beams will start from 169 to till the end B329. So this is the beam numberings is marked clearly for the each and every beam names. This is very useful for the execution and for making beam detailing in the beam detail drawing. And if you have any doubt also, we can refer the respective beam number and we can clarify the doubt. So clear this B6, B7, B8, the all the beams. This is the plan of the beams, and in this drawing, so is all the beam elevations clearly it is mentioned. So this is B6, B7, B8 and B9. Here all the beam elevations, what and all the reinforcements are coming, clearly it is mentioned, and beam number is mentioned, and the stirrup size and stirrup spacing and all it is mentioned. We will read one by one in this beam detail. First we will read, this is the top main reinforcement. Top main reinforcement for the beam B6 is 2T16 plus 1T12, means 2 number of 16 dia plus 1 number of 12 dia is there in the top main bar. This is the beam size of 350 by 600. And similarly B7 also 216 plus 112 is there, and B8 also 216 plus 112 is there, and B9 also 216 plus 112, means from throughout from the B6 to B9 top reinforcement is 2 number of 16 and 2 number of 12 is there. Okay. And similarly the bottom reinforcement, you see for the B6 bottom reinforcement 3 number of 16 is there, and for the B7 3 number of 16 is there, and for the B8 also 3 number of 16 is there, and for the B9 it is changing, it is 3 number of 20 is there. So this is the bottom reinforcement lap zone. Here this 16 dia and 20 dia got lapped over here. This is the 3 number of 20 is the main bar for B9 bottom reinforcement. And next we will read the top extra reinforcement. You see the top extra reinforcement for B6 is 3 number of 20 dia is there at the left support at a distance of 725 mm from the column face, and at the junction of B6 and B7 the 2 number of 20 is there from the column face to 725 mm is there, and towards the B7 1250 mm from the column face is there. And similarly B7 and B8 junction 2 number of 16 is there at 1250 mm from the column face, and towards B8 also 1250 mm from the column face 2 number of 16. Similarly in the B8 and B9 junction, you see 3 number of 25 is there at the distance of 1250 from the column face, and towards B9 1500 of 3 number of 25 is there, and at the B9 right hand support, so 3 number of 20 is there at 1250 mm from the column face. This is the top extra reinforcement. And bottom extra reinforcement for B6 is 3 number of 20 dia is there at a distance of 300 from this column face and 450 mm from this column face, and the remaining length is the bottom extra reinforcement of 3 number of 20. And for the B7 in the left hand support 750 mm and the right hand support also 750 mm, and 2 number of 16 is there. Similarly B8 3 number of 12 is there, and for the B9 2 number of 25 plus 1 number of 20 is there. And these are the main reinforcement details which we are going to read it in the B6 to B9. And next we are going to study about the rings. You see For the B6, the ring detail is given 2L T10 at 100/150/100/ center to center is given. It means this 100 and this 100 is the left side L/3 and right side L/3 spacing, and this 150 is the center L/3 spacing, and the dia of the ring is 10 mm and it is a two-legged. So similarly for the B7, you see already clearly it is mentioned, this is the L/3 portion and this is also L/3 portion and this is also L/3 portion. So where near the support the ring spacing will be less, and at the center ring spacing will be more. So this is the left support, two-legged T10 at 100 center to center, and right also same, and in the center two-legged T10 at 200 center to center is there. You see similarly for the B8 also, two-legged 8 at 125, 8 at 125, and at the center 8 at 175. And for the B9, you see this is the left hand support, two-legged T12 dia at 125 is there, and right side two-legged 12 dia at 125 is there, and at the center two-legged 12 at 175 is there. So we have to calculate this L/3 distance, and we have to calculate the number of rings and cutting length and all. Those and all I will explain in the actual calculation of BBS class. So in the next class I will explain according to this beam detail, so how to create the tabular column and all. So like this we have to study for all the beams, respectively we have to study the beam names from the GA drawings, and respective GA drawings and numberings we have to study in the beam detail drawings. So in this one page B6 to B71 only it is mentioned. Like this we have another 6 pages. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages there. All these 6 pages having complete this beam detail drawings. So before starting execution we have to read each and every number. When you are study detail, then only you will come to know what are the beam numbers are there, the respective beam numbers are detail is given or not. Once you study the detail drawing before execution, then only you will come to know if any mistake is there, any beam size mismatching is there, any beams are missing is there. So everything you have to note it down and get the clarification from the respective consultant. Then only it is easy to execute, and before start execution we have to complete the BBS calculation work. So that BBS calculation work I will explain in the next video. I hope you people have liked this video. Kindly subscribe if you are not subscribed, and share with your friends and colleagues, and if you have liked, please like. If you have any comments, please comment in the comment box. Thank you very much.